Well, hello, third graders. Welcome to the second lesson in our new module where we're working with area. And area is such an important word. I hope that you can remember what it means. If somebody said, hey, what does the word area mean? What would you say? Right? What I was hoping that students in our classroom yesterday would say, we wrote this down as like the space that's inside of some kind of figure, right? Inside a shape. It's the space inside of a shape. And that shape is flat. That's a crucial detail too when we talk about area. So the area. Yeah. So here we are today in today's lesson. We've been asked to cut out 12 square-inch strips and complete the chart, building rectangles. Now, that makes us wonder, like, what's a rectangle, right? We got to be sure we know what a rectangle is. Well, rectangles, they can come in many different sizes, and shapes too. But the key is that the opposite sides are the same length. Opposite sides are the same length. And the corner, and you see me right now marking each corner, we call these square corners. Each corner has to be a square. Okay? Another name for that is a right angle. Yeah. So anyway, you're asked to build rectangles, 3 of them, using these 12-inch squares. I'm guessing that you don't have little tiles, but if you do, you can use the tiles. What kind of tiles? Well, tiles like this, right? And so right now, I'm going to go ahead and make one, and maybe you can draw it. Now, there's different ways we can do this. I have a plan. In my head, I had a plan. That's why it's coming together somewhat quickly. There you go. Get a better view on this, right? Hey, that doesn't look like 12. Now it does. So, when creating a rectangle, we don't really want any gaps. So here we have something. The drawing to represent that, I'm going to go like this for the bottom row, and split it and split it and split it like that, and there we go. 4 tiles, right? That middle row, right? Split them 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that top row, right? And I've got somewhat of a rectangle. Hey, it doesn't have to be beautiful. What is the area? Well, this area is, we call these square inches. This is called a square inch. It's not just an inch this way, but it's an inch in every direction. So it's called a square inch. And so altogether, what do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 square inches. And I just want you to see how that looks. We're talking about words here, square inches. If a person said the area is 12, that's not correct, because that will make us think that the area is 12 of something in length. And we're talking about area here. The area is the space inside of a shape. And this particular shape is a rectangle. So this is rectangle A. Alright? We could take this and turn it into rectangle B. Close your eyes for a second, will you? Okay, open your eyes. Look at that. Rectangle B. I'm laughing. You know what I did. Maybe you even watched me. But, hey, we've done this before, right? We've done it more than once. We've taken a particular array and tipped it or rotated it, right? And we created another array. Well, that's what we've got here. We've got a different rectangle. Now we've got 3, 3, 3, 3, 4 rows of 3. And what is the area of this rectangle? The area is 12 square inches. You ever talk out loud while you're listening to these videos? I hope you do, actually. I hope you do. Because that's part of learning, you know. You hear yourself, you think it, you hear yourself. This is 12 square inches. Can you do it again? Can you take these 12 and make rectangle C, right? How would you do it, right? You're watching me, and, you know, I've got my own ideas, but you've got your own ideas too, right? Well, there's one way. I got a row of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got another row of 6. I've got 2 rows of 6, right? So I make a sketch of that, which doesn't have to be beautiful. It just has to be accurate. Let's see. Is that accurate, sir? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 2 rows of 6. What is the area? 12 square. Watch this for interesting. 12 square inches. Hey, is that an abbreviation? SQ, period, IN, period? It sure is an abbreviation. Now, I'm moving kind of quickly just because I don't want this video to be super long, but look at the action that happens next as we move to number 2. It says use all of paper strip 2, which you cut into 12 centimeters to complete the chart below. I don't have paper centimeters, but I do have these, and we've been working with these in class for quite some time. They're not flat, but one side is, so they'll do the trick. These are centimeters. Remember how we learned that centimeters last year? We say, hey, centimeters about the width of your pinky, your fingernail, right? There's a centimeter. Remember that? We did it together. So we're going to do the same thing, right? Create some rectangles using how many? Using 12, right? I think I'll just use all yellows here. And what do we have here? Looks like I've got a rectangle. Sure do. How many rows? 1, 2. How many in each row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, that looks familiar, right? So I sketch it. Again, it doesn't have to be beautiful as long as it represents the right number, right? I think we've got it there. 2 rows of 6. What is the area? This is when it gets interesting. It's 12. 12 squares. 12 square what? Well, we're using centimeter cubes. So we're talking about a different unit. 12 square centimeters. Now, this is one of the big observations of the day. Notice, I'm comparing 2 rows of 6. I'm comparing 2 rows of 6 square inches to 2 rows of 6 square centimeters. Look at the area of both. Are they the same? Listen, someone's going to say this. Some third grader somewhere in America is going to say, look, 12 square inches. Look, 12 square centimeters. They're the same. Same area. And you and I are going to say, no, they're not. Look at the difference, right? 12 square inches is a much larger area. Why is it larger, you might ask? Why is square centimeters smaller? And probably you're ready to scream this out loud to the computer. It's because the unit of measure is different. The unit of measure for square inches is a square inch tile. The unit of measure for square centimeters is a centimeter tile. And they're very different. All right? So this is a discovery that you and I just made together. You might have made it before I did. But I'm modeling it here with these discs. All right? And this is the big idea of the day. So you could continue with this particular page and sketch two other rectangles using square centimeters. But this is the action that I'd like you to complete on your own and send me a picture of, please. Page 140. Compare the areas of the rectangles you made with paper strip 1 and paper strip 2. What changed? Why did it change? This is essentially, you're reflecting on this, and you and I just thought about it, right? So now you're going to write about it. You saw it, you experienced it, and now you write about it. Sorry, this one. Okay, the next one. Maggie used square units to create these two rectangles. Do they have the same area? How do you know? May seem simple, but it's the how do you know that matters. That matters. What you write for how you know, that matters. You knowing it in your head, that matters a little bit. You being able to explain yourself, that matters a lot. Some people I know say it first. And if you're all alone, you could say it out loud, right? That's no problem. Count to find the area of the rectangle below, and then draw a different rectangle that has the same area. Oh, cool. I look forward to your work. Have fun. Enjoy working with area.